Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing sand.
There was Haitians in...
Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing sand.
There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, skinning them, and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing sands.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. Even the cash assistance cards, they're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out.
Managers are nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles.
Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect.
Since June, they took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability.
You're a veteran, and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting. You just came in here?
Yeah.
I need some solutions. I'm losing my mind.
This is Springfield, Ohio. What was once a small town in Ohio, home to roughly 60,000 working-class Americans, until 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants flooded into town with rumors of them eating the neighbors' cats and local geese.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it?
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And causing car accidents left and right, and driving locals out of their homes by paying above-market rental prices with welfare subsidized by the American taxpayer. Are these Haitians eating cats? How did they travel 2,000 plus miles from Haiti all the way to Ohio? And do the locals and their new Haitian neighbors get along? I pulled up to Springfield myself to see if this was real or overblown fake news. A lot of this is alleged because I truly don't know what's going on, and neither does Twitter. Twitter is relying off of a few images and a few Reddit threads, and there are rumors that Haitians are taking neighbors' cats and eating them. Are you from Haiti by chance? Does everyone get along here in Springfield?
Yes.
Good?
Good.
Motherfuckers are worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing sand. Yeah.
When did the Haitian neighbors come and move here?
I'm gonna say probably 5 months ago.
Okay. I spoke to a few of them in French.
They're everywhere. They're up there. Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing sand. I tell them like it is. Fuck, man. I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to know I don't like them. Pack up and move back to Haitieville, where the fuck you're from.
Why did you come here to Springfield?
In Springfield, pour me travailler, pour me chercher la vie meilleure. Moi, c'est haïtien.
Okay. Okay. Do you plan on living here for much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbor's cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
Non,
No?
non, moi, m'ba.
Okay.
M'ba au courant de ça.
Okay.
M'ba di bagay, mais moi, m'ba au courant. Et tout, m'ba kwe ça tout.
Okay.
M'ba kwe ça tout. Peut-être m'nan ki doit avoir un problème d'éducation qui fait le faire ça, mais m'ba kwe. C'est vraiment difficile pour ça t'arriver.
Okay.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
Twitter is saying the Haitians are eating cats and can't drive. Is that true? True or no?
No.
No? Okay.
I believe it. Like, I've heard rumors about them taking the geese and killing them and eating them, so I try to stay clear away, because I've even heard about them eating the eggs over there, so I'm like, okay, that's kind of disturbing. They're not.
There he is. This is your guy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So far, so good. I haven't had no issues, but they kind of know us.
And are they chill?
They're alright, I guess. I don't pay no mind to them.
You know, and they're every f***where. They take our f***ing apartments. The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. You know, it's bullshit. You know, you go to the grocery store, there's no f***ing groceries. You know, they give them $3,000 a f***ing month plus food stamps. I'm an American.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers come from Haitianville, wherever the f*** they're from, and they get everything. They get medical care paid and everything. You know, it's bullshit.
Where are they getting the money?
The government. They said it's a fucking program for them to
For like migrants, like asylum seekers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're like roaches, man.
Yeah, I get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh yeah, that's how they trim their yard. They
Actually?
Yeah, it surprised me they let them all in, but I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal, and I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
Yeah, and when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're on fixed income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
Who's paying them?
The government. And that's our biggest issue too, is they're taking our schools over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels like.
This country has gone to hell. 12 motherfuckers to live there, and there's another 7 or 8 lives right here in this corner house.
I'm knocking that door, yeah.
And 4 of them just moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them motherfuckers the sweat off my balls if he's dying of thirst.
Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all 4 corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all 4 corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, touching on what's going on over there in Springfield, Ohio. And through the spirit, there's a clear explanation, all right, as to why, these Edomites are being tormented by the arrival of Levi, man. Okay, and now you hear the rumors of, the Haitians, which are the other Levites, for those of you that don't know, that's the tribe of Levi. Them supposedly eating cats and whatever the case may be. Now, those are all rumors. I mean, if you ask me, I don't believe it's true. I speak as a man. But if you ask me, it's just, Esau, putting the stigma on Jake as he always does. And he has control over the media. So ultimately he has control over the mindsets of the people. You see, so he can put stuff out there, and pretty much create a truth out of a lie, So, needless to say, I don't believe that they're eating cats, but needless to say, that land over there, Springfield, Ohio, that territory, okay, once belonged to the Native Americans, man, as we know. The Native Americans were here first. And there's a lot that took place, on that landmass. All right, there's a war that took place back in the 1700s known as the Northwestern American War, or Native American War. Okay? Now, we're going to go into it briefly, but it gives explanation as to why, that specific part of Babylon is being attacked, by the Lord. Because we know the fanners have arrived, pursuant to Jeremiah 51. The fanners being these foreigners, that are going to flood this land, man. All right? We know that that's taking place as we speak. But the point I want to make is that this territory, okay, was stripped from the Native Americans, man. All right? And this thing with Esau thinks he's going to be able to just ride off into the sunset, man. You see the mindset of these Edomites, man? All right, their stance is for them to go back to where they came from and whatever. But here it is. You forget about your history. You forget that you've gotten this land, okay, by rape, robbery, and murder, man. Okay, you encroached on this land, man. You see? But now somewhere in your heart, you feel like you're validated to be able to claim this land. Okay? But you stole this land, man. And the reason why you were able to do so is because you're in your power, you're in your blessing. And those of us in the know, we understand that. But we also know and understand, pursuing the biblical prophecy, that there's a time where you will be visited, you see, and paid back for all the wrong that you have done. And ultimately, the curses of Deuteronomy, all right, 28 are going to rest upon you, man. And we're coming into that time now, where slowly but surely you're being removed from power. And these regular Joe six-pack Edomites are failing it, man. You see? You heard what they said. You heard old boy said, this country's going to shit. Because this is the time we're in. Payback time, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is visiting the world which he made, man. You see? You think you were gonna get away with stealing land, okay? Whole heritages, man? No, man. Let's go here. Before we get into some information, let's go to Micah. The 2nd chapter, starting from verse 1. And it reads, woe to them, right? Destruction to them, man. Woe means destruction. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, man. And when you're in your bed, you're in your comfort. You're in your rest. Showing you that they're in their power. You see? When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. You see? The world, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. You see? Hey, Genesis 27. The blessing that Isaac gave Esau. The fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. The only reason why Esau was able to overcome us Israelites is because he's in his blessing. Prophecy had to be fulfilled. Check this out. And they covet fields, man, and take them by violence, man. We're going to go into this history. We're going to go into some of this information. And Esau might take this video down, man. The last time I went into some information in Wikipedia regarding the Wounded Knee Massacre, that video got taken down and I got striked out. But hey, man, hey, court is in session. It is what it is, man. The evidence is going to be on the table. You see? They covet fields. When you get this word covet.
Covet.
Yearn to possess or have, man. All right. And ultimately what they do is they'll destroy you in efforts to take it. Okay. They yearn to possess it. You see? And they do anything in their power to take it, man. Because they're rapacious, which is aggressively greedy. And they'll hurt you to take what they want, man. That belongs to you. Check it out. And they covet fields and take them by violence, man. Right? He's that violent, bloody, profane man, right? Revelation 6. Right? They take peace from the earth. That red horse. And houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house. Even a man and his heritage, man. And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's history testifies against him that he stands in this lot perfectly, man. He stands in this lot perfectly. And there's no way around it. There's no way you can deny that. Why? Because we have evidence. All right, so this is the Northwest Indian War, right? And it took place back in 1785, between 1785 and 1795. Also known by other names, was an armed conflict for control of the Northwest Territory. Fought between, what you're going to find out, that territory is exactly dead smack in the middle of what's going on right now in Springfield, Ohio. So I found that to be spiritual. Check this out. For control of the Northwest Territory fought between the United States and the United Group of Native American nations known today as the Northwestern Confederacy. The United States Army considers it the first of the American Indian Wars. Now, real quick, I'm gonna read a little bit of this right here, and we're gonna grab the Northwestern Confederacy, which is comprising of Native Americans. We're going to see what's going on with that. I got to make a point there, a heavy point through the spirit that I came across. But check this out. Following centuries of conflict for control of this region, the land comprising, the Northwest Territory was granted to the United States by the Kingdom of Britain in Article 2 of the Treaty of Paris, which didn't belong to these niggas either. These niggas have the audacity, Doug. But check it out. Which ended the American Revolutionary War. The treaty used the Great Lakes as a border between British territory and the United States. This granted significant territory to the United States, initially known as the Ohio country, see, and the Illinois country, man. So what you're going to find out is that what's taking place in Springfield, Ohio, all right, this took place there. This Northwest Indian War. Okay, showing you that, hey, y'all about Shimei Shai returning the favor, man. Back to you niggas, man. You Edomites. No, you weren't going to just live in paradise forever and the bygones were going to be bygones. No, man. We're in the time of your visitation. This is why these things are happening. Check it out. Which had previously been prohibited to new settlements. However, numerous Native American peoples inhabited this region. Of course, yeah, we were there first, man. Right? However, numerous Native American peoples inhabited this region and were unaware of the British ceding land or the results of the war with the newly formed United States. Okay, see? They were these Edomites under the noses of these Native Americans. They were just making moves on their land as if it was this. You know, they had the audacity, man. The British maintained a strong military presence and continued policies that supported their native allies. With the encroachment of European American settlers west of the Appalachian Mountains after the war, a Huron-led confederacy formed in 1785 to resist the usurpation of Indian lands. Declaration that lands north and west of the Ohio River were Indian territory, man. Okay, so Springfield, Ohio, that was Indian territory, man. That was Indian territory. Now, real quick, which is God, man. And when you go into this Northwestern Confederacy, right, let's read into this a little bit. Right, the Northwestern Confederacy or Northwestern Indian Confederacy was a loose confederacy of Native Americans in the Great Lakes region of the United States created after the American Revolutionary War. Formerly, the Confederacy referred to itself as the United Indian Nations at their Confederate Council. It was known infrequently as the Miami Confederacy since many contemporaneous federal officials overestimated the influence and numerical strength of the Miami tribes based on the size of their principal city, Kekionga. Okay, Kekionga. All right. Now these are some of the groups that were involved. Cherokee, which is one of the tribes I stem from. Also Blackfoot Indian. Right, Iroquois. Right, Lenape, Miami, Adawa, Ojibwa, Potawatomi, Shawnee, Wabash Confederacy, Wyandotte. Now there was a lot of Wyandotte, okay, natives there during this time. Now check this out real quick. The Confederacy, which had its roots in pan-tribal movements dating to the 1740s, formed in an attempt to resist the expansion of the United States and the encroachment of American settlers into the Northwest Territory after Great Britain ceded the region to the U.S. in the 1783 Treaty of Paris. American expansion resulted in the Northwest Indian War, in which the Confederacy won significant victories over the United States, but concluded with a U.S. victory at the Battle of Fallen Timbers, right? Because they had that Gatling gun, man. Right? The Confederacy became fractured and agreed to peace with the United States, but the pan-tribal resistance was later rekindled by Tenskwatawa, known as the Prophet, and you're going to see why, right? And his brother Tecumseh, resulting in the formation of Tecumseh's Confederacy. Now check this out, right? When you go into Tenskwatawa, right? Check this out. Check out what he said about these damn demons. And this is the spirit. Right, check it out. Tenskawatawa, right? Also called Tenskatawa and a few other names there, right? He was born 1775, he died 1836, right? Was a Native American religious and political leader of the Shawnee tribe, known as the prophet of the Shawnee prophet. Check this out, and then you know they're going up. But check this out, though, right? He was a younger brother of Tecumseh, rather, a leader of the Shawnee. In his early years, Tenskawatawa was given the name Lalawatika. He makes a loud noise, or the noisemaker. Right? That's what it means, right? But he changed it around 1805 and transformed himself from a hapless alcoholic youth into an influential spiritual leader. Check this out. Tenskawatawa denounced the Americans. He denounced them. Okay? Called them the offspring of the evil spirit. So he was calling them pretty much the spiritual demon Satan, man. You see? And led a purification movement that promoted unity among the indigenous peoples of North America, rejected, okay, acculturation to the American way of life, and encouraged his followers to pursue traditional ways, man, which we know their traditional ways, they were going off. We understand that. You know, when God was over here, they were tripping. And the rest of the Taino tribes, you know, worshiping idols, birds, trees, you know, folly, the wind, tripping. You know what I mean? But the point I'm making here, okay, is that, hey, the Lord's working. The Lord was working here. The Lord was working here, okay, because we understand that the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahshai, he hates Esau. Okay? It's written in the scriptures. He hates Esau, man. Okay, there ain't no getting around that. Romans 9, and then Malachi, Salakia. You see, Malachi 1, and then in Romans 9, he states that he hates Esau. So there's no way of getting around that. And the spirit that he put on Tenskawatawa was what? To denounce the Americans, calling them this offspring of the evil spirit. 2 Thessalonians tells us that Esau comes in the works of the spiritual demon Satan. This is the son of perdition, the son of destruction, evil E, the third part of man. So I found that to be heavily spiritual, man. The Lord put it on his spirit to have him have this mindset. You see? And not to mention they're throwing profit around. Hey, the Lord was dealing. The Lord opened up his eyes to see that these niggas are demons, man. Liars. Broke every treaty. These niggas were bringing all types. These niggas were breaking all types of treaties at this time, man. Tenskawatawa seen right through them niggas, man. You see? But circling around back to the point, this is why these things are going on in Ohio. Let me get you something real quick. Look at this map. When you get this map, right? Now the territory that they were warring over is everything you see here. Okay? Now, right around this area right here is Ohio. Right around here is Ohio. You see, within the territory. It's within the territory where this Northwest Indian War took place, man. This is why Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai is bringing the smoke to you Edomites over there, man. Through the spirit, I speak as a man. You see? Because we can't forget what you've done. Let's go here. The book of Psalms. Chapter 35. Salakia, bear with me. Ezekiel. Chapter 35. And verse 1, and it reads, verse 5 is the point. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, man. Mount Seir is talking about Esau, Edom. Okay, because remember, Esau is Edom, man. When you read Genesis 36, verses 1 and 8. Okay, it's talking about the landmass, but it's talking about Esau, because Esau is Edom. See? And right now, he hangs his feet up over here in America. There's where he set up his throne. So America will be the modern day Mount Seir. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. See, the Lord's against you nasty niggas, man. And I will stretch out my hand against thee, which is mighty hand is Yahushua. Yahushua is coming. Isaiah 63. And I will make thee most desolate, man, via World War III, ICBM missiles, and them chariots that are going to be zapping you niggas with concentrated heat. This is a reality, man. Isaiah 66, the Lord's coming with fire, man. Go read Isaiah 66, 15, 16. The Lord's coming with fire, man. That's how he's coming. Hey, you don't believe me? Just wait and see. Just watch and see. Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. He's gunning for Babylon, man. He's going to lay these cities waste. Why, Lord? Why? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, man. A never-ending hatred. That's what that word perpetual goes into. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. Our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you must pay for that. Thus saith the Lord. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. Okay, which the modern day sword is the blicky, or any killing instrument. The sword in its perfection, those ICBM missiles, man. Which you're going to fall upon your own sword, pursuing the Psalms, the 37th chapter, man. And the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end, man. Okay, so you forwarded our affliction, man. You see? But there's a penalty for that. And the penalty is what? That misery falling upon you. Let's close out here. The book of Baruch. It's 10:44. Where I'm at right now. You can see the time, 10:44. The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 25. Then we're going to jump down. My children, my sons. Okay? My sons. That's what that word child goes into, man. In the Hebrew, ban, which means sons, man. Okay? My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from power. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee. And we know Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is our arch enemy, pursuing the Psalms, the 83rd chapter. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. And Abaratazar, we get to see it, Lord willing. We get to see it. Abaratazar, and take place in that, and take part of that first resurrection, to be able to execute justice and judgment and rule with Yahweh Shai, man. That first 1,000 years bringing order to this earth. Okay, without rod or iron going to be executed, and righteousness is going to be established, man. Jumping down to verse 30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, right? Take a good mind. That word heart in the Hebrew is law, which is your mind. Take a good mind, man. Be positive with this, with what's going on in the world right now. For those of us in the know, be positive, man. Have a positive outlook. Right? O Jerusalem, which is the people before it's a place. Our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in this truth, in this word. Why? For he that gave thee that name will comfort thee, and we're being comforted through this word, through this truth. Okay, this word is comforting us in our affliction, because we know the latter end of this thing, man. We know Yahweh Shai is coming, man, to recompense us for everything that our enemies have done to us. And he's coming for Esau, Edom, the so-called white man first. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. The daughter of Babylon, man. America, man. Misery is here, man. And it's going to continue to increase. It's not going to get better. Because you got to pay for everything that you've done to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is for the Lord's great name's sake, first and foremost, and for the controversy of the Zion. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. How are you going to do it, Lord? How are you going to do it? Baruch 4:34. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For how are you going to do it, Lord? How are you going to do it? For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, man. Via, again, those missiles, those ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and those chariots are going to be zapping you bastards, man. Those chariots, those UFOs y'all seeing, and you niggas are so scared you wrote a notebook for all the cops in these major cities in Babylon. Yeah, those flying apparatuses are going to smoke you niggas, man. Okay? With real direct energy weapon power. Thus says the Bible, thus says the Lord. The chariots of Israel, okay? Our help from above, Akiyam and Akwaf. Our help from above. Like the beloved Elisha said, there be more with us, man. Fuck Esau. There be more with us than be with him. 1 Kings 6:16, man. There's more that be with us, man. See? This chariot's in the heavens right now, cloud cloaked out where you are. You look up right now, you see clouds. There's chariots up there, man. They can cloud cloak. Pursuing the Psalms 104. Okay, this is the power that we're dealing with. This is our divine intervention. Our help. Let's continue on. Baruch 4:35 from the top. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, man. Long to endure. Yeah, the Lord waited you niggas out. But now we're finally at the time where he's gunning for you now, man. He's bringing that misery to y'all niggas, man, now. And she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. This is going to be that burnt mountain you can read about in Jeremiah, man. Okay, that burnt mountain. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to torch this son of a bitch, man. And Abaratazah, we get to see it. Lord willing. Because it's been long overdue, man. Long overdue. You Edomites, okay, looking down at the chosen people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and thumbing your nose up to the highest power conceivable. It's been long enough, man. It's been long enough, man. Now it's time to pay. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf were edified. Shalom.